Hi, and welcome back to Tack Makeup Playground. My name is Tiffany, and I am going to do a makeup look today for a collab hosted by Leah Evangelista on Instagram. I do a lot of collab looks for open collabs on Instagram. I just find them really inspiring. People come up with all sorts of ideas to base looks off of, and I just think it's a lot of fun. So gonna go ahead and work with the one that Leah has today. It, it's kind of an interesting one to start with because it is something a little more emotional. I'm going to pull up my phone so I can tell you exactly what it's all about, just to give you an idea here. And but basically it is about reclaiming something for yourself. And with that, there's so many things listed in it that she has as a possible reclamation of what you want. So yeah, it's called reclamation. And then the things that she has got listed for you to base it on are colors you were told not to wear or use, things you were told were cringe, emotions you weren't supposed to express, styles you were told didn't suit you, fashion you were told was outdated, words you were told not to say, words meant as an insult, but you know better, your unconventional side, events/people that no longer have power over you, things you didn't like that you do now, features you've tried to hide, freckles, scars, etc., vulnerability, what you were told was too much about you, things you loved, enjoyed in your youth, and what you resist that you've been meaning to try or do or try. So for me, I'm probably going to entail a bunch in this look. I never really settle or concentrate on one thing, and there's a lot in this. I might get emotional, who knows, whatever. I tend to do that just because part of it when I was a kid is I was told to never cry by one individual in my life, and it had such an impact that I didn't allow myself to cry for many years. And then also when I started getting back into makeup when I was younger, I started wearing makeup when I was about 16, but I never did base makeup. So right now I have I don't know if you can see it. There's a little thing here, and I do have some up here that I covered up, but some sort of skin thing going on. I don't exactly know what it is, but that I'm not putting base makeup on right now. I did put a little concealer under my eyes because I back to not sleeping well. So I did do that, but so my freckles, my lines, so I'm being vulnerable by showing all of that. My old lady lines that I'm getting, my jowls, whatever. It is who I am. I am not young. I am almost 49 years old. I have been married and divorced. I am remarried. I have 2 grown children. I have a stepdaughter that is in college currently. So yeah, I just I'm not a young sprite anymore. So not that things were great when I was young either. So we can kind of talk about that as I go through. So with this look, I think what I'm going to do is I don't think I ever had any colors that I was told not to wear or use. Things I was told were cringe. I didn't really explore much of myself when I was younger. I pretty much kind of just followed my mom's lead on life until I turned 16 and a half and lost my ever-loving mind. And she'll tell you that I was like the perfect angel until I lost my mind. But also I'll show you what I'm going to use today. So I am going to use the Beauty Creations, the Legend. I just did my Eyescream beauty box unboxing video, and this is the palette that was in there. I hope my lighting's okay. I have been working on it. I am recording on my iPad, so if I start looking off like this, I'm looking at myself because the camera's here. I can see myself over here, so I apologize. I also have a mirror over here. I also have a handheld mirror, so we'll see what happens. I'm not a professional makeup artist. This is not a professional thing for me. This is simply me having fun, me exploring my art through many different means, and just, you know, getting out here, being myself, showing people that they can get out here and, you know, not worry what society thinks about you. Because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter what other people think. It's how you feel about yourself. So, I've been working on myself for years, and I'm trying to love myself more and more every day. So we're working on it. So also there were, emotions you weren't supposed to express. Never supposed to express sadness. Never supposed to cry. Da 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 da. Whatever. So I've worked through that a lot. Styles you were told didn't suit you. I don't know if I ever had that, but I know that I went through a phase where I really wanted to be like gothic and dark, and so I wore my black today. And I just never got to explore that side of myself. Fashion you were told was outdated. I don't know. My kids wish I still had all my clothes from the 90s because they want to wear them. Words you were told not to say. I swear a lot. I swear a whole lot. I might swear on here. I am part sailor, part truck driver, part whatever. I don't know. This mouth has a lot of swear words in it. So when I was younger, of course, I was told not to do that. Now I don't really care. But words meant as an insult, but you know better. I was very heavy when I was younger. I'm going to start working on my look. So I think what we're going to explore is some of the things that, how do I want to say this? Probably what my unconventional side a little bit. Events and people that no longer have power over me. Probably some colors that I didn't used to like that I'm going to go ahead and incorporate into. So stuff that I didn't used to really go towards that I am going towards now. I have a little bit of a red thing going on here, so we're going to incorporate some red. I have learned to like red eyeshadow. I hate the color red. It's it's never been a thing that I've enjoyed. So that's something that I'm trying to bring in a little bit more, I guess. So anyway, we're just gonna start working here, and we'll kind of talk through some stuff. So I usually start off with a lighter color here, and I know my lighting just got bad because the sun just went down. So I can't see, but maybe you can see me. Here's hoping. But yeah, I have always hated the color red. I think I hate it even more now for a multitude of reasons, but I have learned to like it as an eyeshadow color, so it's kind of neat to use. I did a orange and red look yesterday that with my other palette that I got from Eyescream Beauty box, or from the Eyescream Beauty bag. That was really cool, and I was super impressed with that palette. So we're gonna see how this one goes today. So I just went in. There are no names on the colors in this palette. So I'm just gonna go in and just start working. So that was just kind of a lighter flesh tone color. So let's go ahead and go in. Should I do pink? There's a lot of purples in this. Maybe I'll do that. We'll do some purple. Purple was my favorite color when I was a kid. And then I got older. And when I had kids, I kind of fell in love with pink as my color. And really took that on. And when I went through my divorce, I really got into pink. Like that was my color. Pink was my color. And now I would say pink, teal, turquoise, Tiffany blue, and green, like especially like a mint green. Those are really the colors that I am more drawn to now for things. So the wreath behind me definitely would be indicative of the colors that I like. Aside from the blue, they're just leftover flowers from my daughter's wedding. I did the flowers for her wedding, and so when we were going to sell off everything, I kept some of the flowers and decided to make a wreath and put it up because I thought the flowers were too pretty to just get rid of. I mean, we got rid of a lot of them, but not all of them. So yeah, I kept a few and did that. I got another bouquet over here in front of the window that is made out of the same stuff, and so flower arranging is something that I definitely enjoy doing as well. I think my husband really wanted me to go into that for a career, but my health decided that work was not a thing for me. So here I am trying to do videos out here to connect to people, give them a place to go, save space maybe. I don't know. Figured I was going to end up talking a little bit more today about things, but so that was a lighter purple that I went in with. This is going to look real weird for a few minutes here, so just bear with me. And then I think I'm just randomly picking colors that probably don't make any sense whatsoever right now, but it's kind of another thing about, you know, reclaiming yourself. It's just doing what you want when you want, as long as you're not hurting anybody else. Not having to listen to what other people tell you about who you're supposed to be. I don't know if anybody ever told me who I was supposed to be growing up. I don't think I got a lot of direction, actually. That's what I would say, is I didn't get a lot of direction growing up as to who I was supposed to be at all. And when I was old enough to kind of do my own thing, I completely lost my mind. I had some bad things happen to me when I was younger. So I had some trauma that I didn't deal with until I was older. I was not the healthiest person in the world. I was diagnosed with juvenile rheumatoid arthritis is what it was called back then. All right, I'm going in with the red. So let's do that. That is the red. Juvenile rheumatoid arthritis is what it was called back when I was a kid. I was diagnosed with that when I was young. And so I've probably talked about this on my channel before, but I had a hard time walking. I wasn't able to participate in a lot of stuff. Didn't have a lot of friends. Couldn't do the sports thing. Couldn't do any of that. Was not popular. Got really, really heavy because I couldn't move a whole heck of a lot. And I was always in pain. So, and I also put on that protective fat layer as to not have anybody look at me or come around me or want to touch me or be near me. Because, you know, people are disgusting perverts sometimes. So, and then they mess with you and mess up your head. And so I was given some awful nicknames throughout my life. Cow, thunder thighs, hippo butt, things like that. So, you know, just things like that. And so I've done a lot of reclaiming already through my life, just to work through a lot of that. So I'm going to go in, there's like a burgundy color that I'm going to go in with now. And then I'm going to probably throw in some black. But I went through, I've gone through years of counseling to try and work through all of this stuff. And I had gastric bypass 24 years ago to try and lose weight. And I did. And just within the last year, I finally realized that I've lost weight. So I had body dysmorphia really bad. Even in high school, after being picked on for so long, I was anorexic for a while. And or had an ED for a while, I guess. I should forget that YouTube has its words that trigger stuff, so I should probably watch that. But I lost a ton of weight, and then I started wearing, I had this t-shirt that had this cow on it, and I started wearing a cow tie and a bunch of other stuff that had cow stuff on it, so I could just kind of throw it back in people's faces and be like, I don't really care, you can call me what you want, just to show them that, you know, couldn't hurt me with those words anymore. So actually, I even decked out my car. I had a little red Chevy Cavalier, and it was all black on the inside, and I had like cow pillows and a cow blanket and stuff inside of it just to decorate it all up. I had my room decorated with cow stuff and just kind of took on cows. Plus, they're cute. Oh, they're so cute. Cows are so cute. So yeah, I just kind of made it my own, and that's kind of what I've tried to do with a lot of my life. And when things have gone awry, just reclaim it, make it your own. If something negative or derogatory is going on, don't let it get to you. Turn around and make it yours. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it irk you, because the more you let it irk you, the more they see it, and the more they're like, yeah, we're going to keep doing it because it drives her nuts. Well, if you turn around and make it your own, it takes their power away. Totally takes their power away. So if you can sit there and be like, nope, this is me, this is who I am, I'm going to own this, I'm good with this. What do they have to hold against you? What do they have to use against you anymore? Nothing. So yeah, I just learned how to do that kind of early, even though I was still, you know, I still had my issues. I still had my mental problems. I still spent a lot of time hating myself, but they didn't have the power with that anymore. So they had to find something else to go after me about. So it was just something to take away some power from those people. So hoping that, you know, karma is real and exists. I often question and wonder anymore if it is, watching things that are happening in the world that you would think or hope karma would come and take care of. That doesn't seem to be happening, but you know, it's not in our time, it's in whatever else's time, the universe's time, whatever you believe in's time, that'll end up taking care of that, I guess. This is a black. Holy cow. Okay. This black is super intense. Wow. Was not expecting it to be so black. I'm glad it is, but black is a color that I don't use very often in my looks. My friend do. She always uses black, and she's always like, just add black. And I'm always like, but I don't want black to take over my look. That's what I'm always worried about, is that it's just going to take over. And So yeah, I'm kind of trying to be careful, yet at the same time, since it is one of those things where I want it to be a little different, a little alternative, a little out of the box for me, something that I'm not used to doing. I want to have a little more black intensity in there. I don't want it to take over the whole thing, so I kind of want to be careful here in what I'm doing. So I'll go in and do this a little bit, and then I'm gonna blend. This is really an intense black. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I have been really impressed with almost, well, everything I think that I've tried from Beauty Creations. So if you guys are ever looking to try it out, I think this palette, it's a 35 shade palette for $21. That's really good. Really, really good. And I'm extremely impressed because this is, wow. Blends really easy. Color pigmentation is intense. Yeah, this is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So if y'all are looking for a purple pinky palette at all, this is a good one. And it's dedicated to the singer Selena, not Selena Gomez, the one that passed away. It's dedicated to her, so just really cool. I don't know much about Beauty Creations, but I should look into the brand a bit more. I don't know if I'm guessing they're a person of color brand of some sort. Sorry, you guys, I have a runny nose all the time. It just is what it is. Gotta love genetics. Alright, so we're looking a little smudgy, which is okay. I never ever do smudgy. I always make sure that things are pretty perfect, and so this is out of the box for me to make it smudgy. I think I need something else here, right in this area. I don't know what this is. This could end up going really bad because I didn't clean off my brush enough, but I'm gonna try. Whatever this is. It's kind of a pinky satin, a little bit. I think I need to get more purple in there too. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now it'll be a fun part to see how bad this stains, because everything seems to stain me. My eyebrows are a little dark today. I went in, I also tried the base blue eyebrow pencil today. After I did my video, I was like, I'm gonna finish up my Ulta eyebrow pencil. And I was like, no, let's go ahead and try. The 01 is definitely too dark for me. But I figured for today's look, it would be okay. It would work out. So, we just went with it. And I'm gonna buff in some more, a little darker purple, I think, in this area here. Yeah, this is gonna be a weird look, you guys. That's okay. I do have kind of my signature swoop in there, so that works. I got the red. I got the black. Kind of looks like a giant sore. Yeah, I might have to do some liner maybe. And then, yeah, all right. We're gonna go with that, and then I'm gonna put in, so there's glitters, and there's shimmers. There is a silver in here. Oh. Oh, she purty. Oh, she purty. Okay, so we might have to do the silver. I don't know what this one is. It's like a rose gold. You would think I just had my hands in water. I look pruny all the time. All the time. Oh, oh my goodness. Y'all, what in the world? Ooh, what is this? Ooh, that's kind of pretty. It's kind of chunky. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of pretty. Oh, that's definitely, whoa, that's pretty. That's a glitter. I'm scared of that. I might have to try it. I might have to try it just to try it. And then there's, oh, that's definitely a glitter. Oh, that scares me. Glitters scare me. I have so many eye problems. I'm afraid to get it in my eyes. Ooh. Yeah, that's a pretty one. Pretty purple one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What is this? Oh, that's a neat color. Look at that. I don't know. Should we do that one? We should do that one. Let's try out a couple things here. All right. So I think, I don't know if I should put on a shimmer base or not. I think we're going to try without just to see how it goes. And if I end up needing something else, doing something else, we'll try it. So I'm going to try this brush. This is also a Mange short shader brush. This brush also came in Eyescream Beauty box 1 month. So, all right, there is a purple satiny shimmer in here. So I'm going to go in with that first. Hello, Mochi. We may have a kitty show up here. Come on. You can come up. Come on. You can come up. Yeah, you can come up. Yeah, we'll show you off to the world. Come on. Come on, boo-boo. Or not. Okay. She likes to tease. Yep. She likes to tease. There she is. Okay. You want to come and say hi? Come up and say hi. Say hello. Say hi. Hello. Yeah. All right. You just go ahead and sit in my lap. Yeah. You just go ahead and sit in my lap. We'll go eat here in a little bit. I know you're hungry. I know. You're always hungry. Yup. Yup. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get some makeup on. Yeah. Well, I do. Not you. We don't want to put makeup on you. That would be bad. That'd be real bad. I wish there was a red shimmer. This one's close. We'll go with this and see what it is. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. All right. That'll work. Yep. It's kind of a raspberry. But they're more like satins than super shimmery. So I would say that's the only thing about the Beauty Creations palettes that I've run into is that they don't have the special shimmers. So if you're looking for that, they're not going to have the special shades in them if you're looking for that. So just to give you a heads up on that. And then I think we'll go in. We're just going to do silver because why not? Why not? We'll see how it works over. Because I didn't put any special primer down for these. Normally for shimmers I'll put down a base. And if it was the glitters, I would definitely put down a base so stuff wouldn't fall into my face. Because that's something I definitely don't want. But we'll try this and see how this goes. It's kind of kind of like, I think this would probably do better as an inner corner or a brow. Or as a brow shade. I don't know about that. Let's see if I can throw something. See if I can throw something else in there, because, you know, I just tinker. Let's do this steely blue color. Yeah, we'll throw that over the top a little bit. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. I don't know if you can see that, but definitely adds a little something. Definitely does. So. Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right, so we are just gonna go with a messy look today, for a lot of reasons. One, I tend to be not extremely precise about what I do, but a little more precise than obviously what I'm doing right now. Just because that is kind of who I am. I have a titch of, not necessarily OCD, but kind of, used to be really bad. I used to alphabetize all my canned vegetables, or, you know, canned stuff in my pantry. I used to alphabetize all my CDs, all my movies, everything. It all used to be alphabetized until I met my husband, and he's like, we can't do this anymore. I can't keep up with this. I can't do this. So yeah, so that stopped, but which was fine. Took me a while to get over that, but then once I let that go, then everything else kind of went out the window, and my artistic side kind of was like, oh, okay, I can be free. And then I got lazy. So I'm gonna go in with my Ulak blush in Razzmatazz. And it feels so weird doing blush and stuff without having foundation on, but it's okay. We can do it. Just not used to it. Does that look okay? I can't tell. I think I look like a clown. That's okay. I don't have my sponge wet to smoosh it out like I normally would. So we're gonna go with that. And then I'll come in. This is just a clean brush for the most part. All right, that. And then I am gonna go in with the Ofra highlighter. This was also part of the Eyescream Beauty box this month. You could select, and I'm just gonna use the pink part there. Oh, that's pretty. That's real pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Because I had gotten the Rodeo Drive one previously from a previous box, and I sent that to my friend too, because it was just too oh, sorry, I'm reaching for a eyeliner. It was too dark for me. It showed a cast on me, although there is a chunk of that in there, so we'll see how that goes. But it I am so pale. I don't look real pale right now because I have the rash thing going on, but and I've been out in the sun a little bit, but I'm super, super, super pale. So when I put it on me, it just showed a cast. So I did not feel that I should keep that. So, And I only did one swipe with a brush and hit my cheek and was like, oh, no, definitely not. That is not happening. This is ColourPop. Sorry, it is gone. Whatever the color was, I have no idea. But one of their multi-chrome jet liners. And then I need my... I think we're going to do a black lip as well. And then I'm going to put one of the other things that I got from the Eyescream Beauty box over the top of that. Just to try it out. Probably something I should have put on my eyes, but I think I'm going to put it on my lips instead today. And then I have a cat to go feed because she is all hunkered down in my lap right now. Mommy, it's time to eat. What time is it? Oh, she's got a little ways to go. She can wait a little bit. So, all right, so I need a lip liner that... I keep all my stuff all over the place, so if you're wondering what I'm digging for all the time, it's just these lipsticks. Here's my black liner. All right, so for my black liner, I actually use, it's a Ofra Cosmetics eyeliner and lip liner. You can use it for either. My eyes didn't like it. I don't know what was in it that my eyes didn't like, but I'll use it for my lips. So all right, I'll bring that in a little bit. I suppose I can get messy with the lips too, since I'm getting messy with everything else. All right, and then I need to find, I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah. Black Moon Cosmetics Sleepwalker. It's their black liquid lipstick. All right, there is that. And then, so this Chantico Beauty, that stuff right there. I think we're going to go over, once this dries a little bit, we'll go over that. So I'm just going to do my mascara right now. Right now I'm using the Milani highly rated anti-gravity mascara. No, it's just, all right. I do think I'm allergic to my cat, but I'm not getting rid of her. I love her. So my daughter brought home cats 9 years ago that she found under a rock, and then her and my other daughter had them, and then when my other daughter went to college, she had to leave this one behind because she couldn't take her with. And then by the time evidently there's a maximum length for video taking on an iPad, so I need to learn that, and I need to move a little faster. So anyway, my kiddo left her cat. She's mine now, and I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to her. So, with that said, yeah, I love her to death. I can't get rid of her. It's not her fault. She didn't ask to come here, and I will take care of her until she gets too sick. Either passes or we have to, do whatever. She does have some medical issues, so she's on a couple different medications. Nothing like life-threatening. She just mostly anxiety and IBS. And so we work through that. She throws up a lot, but she's on prednisone all the time now, so hopefully that'll get better. And then she's on gabapentin to try and calm her down, so hopefully that'll help too. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, all right, so that is mascara. That stuff. Not my favorite mascara. I do want to get back to getting my Tilt Beauty mascara, but as of right now, unfortunately, I need to finish up the mascaras that I have around. I don't know how to use these little... Whoop. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's pretty. All right, guys. That's gorgeous. Wow. I don't know if I'm supposed to use this on my lips, but I'm doing it. And I love it. It's super beautiful. Yeah, like that. Okay. So I think this is going to be my look for Leah's reclamation thing. So I went ahead and used the red and some darkness, some crazy lips. So yeah, thanks for joining me today, and sorry this video went so long. I tend to do that. I'm very long-winded and I just kind of talk through everything. So anyway, if you like this, go ahead and click the like button. If you want to see me again, go subscribe, and then also click the notification bell to be notified anytime I post another video. If you'd like to leave a comment below or share, that would be fantastic. And thanks for joining me, and just remember to take time to do the things that make your soul smile.